Thank God it's another day, right? Not thank God it's Friday, but thank God it's another beautiful day. Hello, good morning, and you're welcome to today's live on Equa Television International. As you know, every Friday we talk about relationship, and today we're looking at this awesome topic: the pressure to fake lifestyle. The pressure to fake lifestyle. A lot of people are faking it. Fake it till you make it, right? So a lot of people are trying to fake one form of lifestyle or the other. They're trying to compare their lifestyle with another person's own. So they indulge in a lot of negative things just to get that lifestyle that they want people to see. Obviously, that's not their ideal lifestyle, but they want you to see what they have. They want you to believe in a particular thing. And so they have to fake it. They have to make you understand. And since it's a social media, you obviously cannot see what they are doing physically. So they try to impress you. They try to do one thing or the other just to make you believe what they have tabled before you. Today we are discussing the pressure to fake lifestyle. And I have with me Prudence, Joyce, Solomon Salvo.
Thank God, I'm not faking anything.
What? I didn't call it
No,
today.
did you? Am I living fake life? I'm not.
It
I'm
depends.
just happy. It
Say you are
depends.
not faking anything.
Wait, did you hear what Jemima said?
No,
That it
what they
depends.
said.
Did I say that?
It depends. So I have some atom of fake life.
Oh, well, since you did not hear it from her mouth, she did not say it.
But
Wow.
what I heard is
wow.
that she's not faking anything.
Wow.
That's what she said. She's not
She
faking
said the
anything.
pressure of
Mm.
fake life.
Mm.
And I said, thank God I'm not faking anything because
Mm.
I can't say the pressure. It comes with a lot of pressure.
True.
It comes with a lot of hard work.
Mhm.
It
Pressure
comes
that is
with a-
heavier than you,
It
so the push is
I
strong.
wonder how people cope with fake it till it becomes real. Like,
What if it doesn't become real?
no, just imagine that I'm
Just
hungry.
continue faking it.
Like, I'm very hungry.
Take it to the end.
Fake it to the end.
Okay, you just imagine I'm very hungry and then I'm just seated forming big girl and they say, there's actually swallow, there's pounded yam and egusi soup. Do you mind having some? And I'm like, no, I don't do swallow. I prefer pizza and
I like fries.
I like fries. I don't do heavy food like that. I prefer fries. You know me, I'm not a fish kind of person. I prefer chicken. I prefer.
Oh, I'm a
and
vegetarian.
I'm hungry. Imagine that you're very hungry and you know right within you that that's the food you eat at home. But
And you will
because
not
you
get
are
it
outside,
elsewhere.
and big girl like me cannot come and start swallowing one kind of pounded yam. I just prefer fries. Do you have chicken? Do you have shawarma? More is stressful though. Thank God. It's stressful. Imagine you have to borrow hair and then you go for a wedding or an occasion, or you go to even your workplace and then it's about to rain. You're scared because your friend had already warned you.
Exactly.
I beg, go. Let it not spoil.
Just like a man that borrowed suit and went for an event. So the owner sent someone, please, can you go and tell him to move away from the sun? The sun is burning my suit.
Imagine it's not like he didn't have any other thing to wear, but because he wanted to feel among to like, let me come out, let me represent now. The same thing with the lady that borrowed the wig. And when you are dancing and you're please take it easy. You don't want.
Don't tear it.
Oh, it's
Don't
true.
tear it. You this one I jump you up and down with my shoe. Please don't spoil it. Oh.
It's so great that we started this on a very. But this is actually funny. Like, it's really. I don't know how to explain this. It's heartbreaking for me to see people who are actually faking. I'm like, exactly who is benefiting from you faking all these things? Because at the end of the day, the person that you are faking for probably is aware that you are faking. That's
It's
one
not
thing about
probably
faking.
in most cases, Prudence,
The
they are
person-
aware. Like
yes.
personally, when you are faking it, I know.
Exactly.
Like I know I'm not a stupid person now. You come and be lying and I don't eat this, I don't do it. When we know that you were brought up like this, we know that every day this is it. You are wearing a hair that we know it's not your own. You are the one that think we don't know, and that's how it is. You are wearing a hair of 2,000. You are shouting, "I bought it 40,000 or 50,000." We know. You went and bought maybe a body cream on one wheelbarrow and it's 2.5 or 500, come and be shouting, hey, I body treatment, skin gold, I bought it, and 50,000 from one of my vendor in Lagos. She had to wait bill it. We know this
From
is
your
a
vendor in
logic now.
Terminus.
We know that is that your vendor, that guy that is by the junction at Terminus that you got it from. So which one?
It's not even a
So,
shop.
so
It's
in
not
most
even a
cases,
cosmetic
Prudence,
shop.
in most cases, it is you that you think you are deceived, that you're deceiving yourself, because people know.
True.
You know, it's just like they say that an empty tin always makes the noise.
Yes.
But you see, the one that is filled up,
Will not
you
do
will
that.
not hear any noise. So that's it with people that have. The have not are the one that are always shouting, disturbing us with noise. So normally you that know that the thing that is filled does not make noise, you don't need, you just see it. He doesn't even have, he or she does not even have time to prove herself or himself. They are busy. It is you that don't have, that you want to prove that I have. So you have to do all manner of things. Either you're lying, or you are borrowing to meet up, or you are trying to impress by one way or the other. You want to give reasons, you want to explain to people. It's because you don't have. You want to beat up to standard that you have said that you're not there. And that's why one self-acclaimed relationship therapist says that, see, it's difficult to be responsible. Faking it now is hard. It's expensive. She said that, see, if you are responsible, just be on that lane. Stay there, because now with the way the world is, you want to fake it. You want to be irresponsible. Imagine how that is going to cost you not just your time. It's going to cost you a lot of money. You find yourself doing things that you should not do because you're trying to meet up with standard. How can people's peace of mind just be seized like that because somebody has something that you don't have? Like, have you not seen how that some people compete among themselves? Oh, just when Jemima bought a new phone, I can't sleep in the night because she has the latest phone, and I cannot afford it. Probably it's her elder brother or her father or her husband that bought it, and I don't have a husband, but I want to impress her because we're in the same office. So I start thinking, what do I do? There's actually this man that was saying he likes me, and I know that this man is rich. Let me just say hi to him. And you say hi to him, and you say, how are you doing? Can we meet later in the evening? And you go, wow, you're there. Because, and then at the end of the day, he sends you 10,000 or 5,000 naira, which cannot even amount to. You start thinking again, which man, who will I go and like you? Like, we see people do all manner of things just so that they can meet up with the standard that they have decided that they have set for themselves, like the fake lifestyle. That see, the pressure right there is too much. That's why I can't even think it personally. I can't think faking it because the pressure. Why would I just every day I can't sleep? I'm thinking of now there's the latest design of shoe, latest design of hair. There's this thing that is trending. I need to get it. As in, there are so many other things to think of. Am I here in this life just to be impressive? No.
And you know, there was a time we spoke about this. We touched a little on this. You know, people post what they want you to see.
Very
They will not post the ones they are struggling or the terrible negative ones. They only post what they want you to see, and we know that already. So why would someone post something and then you feel threatened? You want to also do the same thing. Someone would snap a picture and stand beside a car that is not his or hers, and then the moment you see, just like you said, you begin to have sleepless nights. Oh, I want to own a car. I want to get this type or even a better one. You know that it's not even his. Even if it is car, it doesn't mean you must have it. Why don't you keep taking your own baby steps until you get to the position where you would have it? Easy hair. Why don't you wait and put more effort into whatever you're doing and get it? It's not about going to Solo, please, I need a favor. Going to Joyce, please, can you do me a favor? You're trying to gather resources so that you prove a point to someone. You know already that the end result is bad. Because you're not even trying to own that thing for yourself. It's for another person to see that you are also equal. So it's not even for you in the first place. You are struggling and it's not for you. So really, we have to calm down in this.
They should calm down.
Comparison.
For their own
we
good.
really have to like calm down and know that, see, at the end of it all, everything is vanity.
King Solomon
But
has
you know,
said that.
but you know, funny enough, you're the one that is thinking that way.
It's you that know that one. And
It's
you
not
that is
like
thinking
it's
that
not
way.
like you will die and go with anything
you
at
know,
all.
you know one interesting thing about the person who is faking it? He puts in all resources to fake it so that you would perceive him in a light. And because he's putting all those resources, he blocks the resources that will make him flourish even more.
True.
That's how crazy it is, because you are putting your attention on faking it. I have to live up to this expectation. I've already told people that this is who I am, so there's no way I'm going to cut it short. I have to wear this branded bag. I have to wear these branded shoes. I have to wear brands. I have to look brands.
Luxury or nothing.
Luxury or nothing. But you know something interesting? A lot of these people that claim to wear the brands are always wearing the fake one. And because they're wearing the fake one, they are afraid of meeting someone who knows the legit one.
Are you sure they are afraid? Because
They
they
are.
want to be known. They want
They
to
are.
be seen
They
all
are.
the time.
They are.
Did you not hear what I told you
If
earlier on?
if they meet someone who is aware that what you're wearing is fake, or who knows that this thing you're wearing is fake, you would see that they have low self-esteem.
Very true.
But
It shows.
yes, you see, I said to people like that, they are. How will I put it? I want to put it in a simple term. Okay. The reason why they are where they are is because they are the problem of themselves. Because we are created to make impact in our own little cycles.
Summarily.
Yes.
Very simple.
And then Jemima is making her own impact. I'm supposed to make mine where I'm sitting and where you're sitting. But now I'm leaving mine. Then
To make
photocopying what she's doing. That means automatically I'm stagnant. Yes. Because I'm photocopying, I'm stagnant because I can't be her.
You can never.
More
I
like
can
you're
never.
helping me to make my
In
own
a way.
impact.
True.
In a way.
He's actually, he'll be making you shine more. Okay, so this is how she's glowing, and this
Yeah.
person is definitely a fake copy.
And we talk about destiny helpers. And you'll be there praying, Father, when? And I read something that my destiny helper, wherever you are, if I catch you,
You have
if
not
I find
located
you,
me.
yes, you have not located
If I
me. But
locate
if
you.
I locate you, if I catch you, you are faking it. How will he locate you? While he's coming to meet you, and already you are looking disguised.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Yes, you are looking disguised.
And
He-
you'll be
he
like,
can't-
no, this is not the person I'm
this
supposed
is
to
not
help.
the
You
person.
can't recognize
Because they just describe, I will just see her with her simple chiku. You understand? Wearing this normal white powder.
Ah.
You understand? Maybe with Vaseline.
Please
on
don't
her.
go and chase
And
our destiny helper because
I'm just making an
Right.
example.
It's
I'm
an
just making an
example,
example.
Sha.
Right?
It's just an instance.
Then I am coming and I'm seeing you. You went and borrow wig from Margaret, right? Of 200,000. You're wearing.
Yeah.
You painted your face. Maybe you called someone to come and do, what do they call it? Makeup. Right? Maybe 20,000. Something that you go and clean it in the night. Even if you decide to sleep with it, you will struggle because the face, the way the plaster and everything will even disturb your sleep. But simply because you want to wake up with it so that you don't waste the 20,000 that probably you borrow from Esther, thinking that one person, somebody, somewhere will give you 50,000. You give her the 20,000. That 50,000 that it didn't work, but you are planning. You understand? You borrow clothes, and I'm seeing you not exactly the way they said I'm going to meet somebody I'm going to help. So sometimes we are the problem.
we missed out on
We
opportunities.
miss out. I'm just trying to elaborate
Yes,
this
exactly.
because it sometimes we don't break it down and see it in a simple terms to understand what we are even doing to ourselves.
You know,
Because if you disguise yourself, definitely if somebody is coming, you will say, no, that's not the Joyce they described,
exactly.
and you pass.
Exactly.
So that means if there is anything that God designed for you, definitely you will miss it. And you see this pressure that we are talking about, the pressure. Devil is very smart. Because with pressure, that's the only way he can steal that thing that they said he always come to steal, kill, and to destroy.
And you see, if
One
you're
is
living
your
fake
peace.
life, Sambo Slumon,
Yes.
you don't have peace. Like you just
You're
said.
always feeling insecure.
And then the only thing you're thinking of is faking it. Is there anything wrong in having luxury? No. But can you afford it?
Exactly.
No.
If you can afford it, fine. But you see, one thing with faking is the fact that most people on that lane cannot afford it.
That's why
And
they
they
are
go
faking
the
it.
extra mile. The extra mile they go is not the right way. They go, like, I get it. Either I get it or I die trying. They, regardless of the way, whether it's the right way or the wrong way, I must get it. There's nothing wrong in having the luxury bags, having the luxury hair, having the luxury shoes, even phones. Like, decided that, this, but can you walk towards, like, aiming to acquire? And then what will it benefit you, like the scripture, to gain the whole world and lose your soul? Losing your soul is living outside purpose. Because if you are busy, if the whole of my day, what I'm thinking of is how to get this, my peace is this, I'm not even thinking, why am I existing? Then I've idealized. Some people have done that to the fake life. It has become an idol for them. That the only thing they think of is that, how can I acquire this? How can I compete with this person? How can I get this? Like, that's the only thing that crosses your mind. Anything about, you working hard to acquire what you have, no, they come up with a lot of code to suit their fake lifestyle. It's not by hard work. It's not by this. It's not by this. Me, it's soft life I want. It's baby girl lifestyle I want. You want these girls to go and look down on me. You borrow shoe as a young man because you're going out, and then they are going to be babes out there. You don't want this girl to see you finish, or you want this girl to look at you like, you're a big boy. You go and rent car, borrow shoe from your friend, trouser you borrow, the belt you borrow, just so that you impress. Go and collect spray from your friends. Some of them even inner wears they borrow. I heard that they are expensive pants for guys that they wear. So what they do is that when they put it, they sag, because that particular one is expensive, like the boxer. So when they see, they will know that, this one is a big boy. And for them, they say, girls are moved by what they hear or what they see, like, because the girls are materialistic. So just prove to them, and they go as one big boy. Babe, how far? Come now, sit down with the girl, get drinks on credit, and then they sit down, buy already. Before then, they have spoken with the person that is selling the fish and the meat, as in, please just help me cover you, bring this and bring that, I'll pay you tomorrow. And because they want to impress, bring 3 girls on the table. He knows that even at home, they did not eat food. Some of them go to the extent of carrying their school fees to go and flex. Like young guys, they carry their school fees to flex. Some of them carry what they should use, like, for personal needs. Like, this one is not sacrifice. In the name of impressing, you carry it and send to a girl, use it and buy data, and you are crying. You've not seen pictures of guys that will take a lady out, she's eating pizza and is drinking water. Or he goes back home and is soaking gari. Why? Because he wants to impress. He wants her to have an impression that he's a big boy. He's not this regular kind of guy. Why would you go under all of this pressure? Why can't there's always somebody out there for you?
I read something that what you just said, that that money for first subscription, that budget for first subscription is different.
It's true now.
The budget for the normal relationship is different.
You see?
So if today I see this girl and I want to impress her, the budget for that is different. So that means I'll go extra mile to borrow.
But let me ask you this question, Sambo.
Then when she agree, then that's when I will start saying, you see this life.
That's what I want to ask. Why do guys do this? You see a girl, you like that girl, and then you can't afford certain things. But you go extra mile. You can even use your school fees. You can even use all your savings. She didn't even ask you that I want hair, I want shoe, I want outing. She didn't ask you for that. But you can even borrow from your friends just so that you can. I want to take my babe out tomorrow. Guy, I beg, just send me that 5K now. No worry, I go use the school fees anyhow. I go call one of my elder brother. He will send it to me back so that you take the girl out. All the things she's not asking you for, you're busy buying, taking out, and when she says yes, next thing you're trying to make her understand that.
So what
it's
were you
not-
thinking
so-
when you were
so
buying
what-
it
why
initially?
do guys do this kind of thing? Because eventually along the relationship, you find out that the girl is no longer happy. She's now using that as measurement for
Mm.
love.
course.
She said he used to love me because I've seen you sacrifice, you've been kind, you've done this and that, but now you are stopped. And that's why some ladies will start thinking maybe there's another girl somewhere that you are doing all of this. So why do guys go to that extent at the beginning? Why do you start on that note? No, I mean your gender. Why do they start on that
I
note?
think it's not
I'm
beyond
not sure you can
impressing,
answer that question.
but they fail to
This
understand
guy
that it
today,
is
right?
not
She
a
just wants
once
to put
in
you
a.
on.
They don't understand that it is not a once in a lifetime subscription.
You,
It's not like if you do it now, it covers for your lifetime. No.
no, you know some they just want
Yes.
you in. That's
First.
just it. First, yes.
Hmm.
Once you are in and then you subscribe to it, then next you are in talking term. Like you keep talking, you keep communicating. So he will start telling you
About his
certain
condition.
things about his condition.
I want to.
This time around.
I want to add something. What
Okay.
if? What if she says no?
What
Tough.
if she says
After
no?
all this,
Yes, they
Still,
say now.
even
they
when
say
she
lots of
say
them
yes,
still
he's
say
crying. No. Yes, if you are
Because
faking it,
that
the
money
person
he
that is
borrowed-
faking it, right? Even when she's saying yes,
Samuel
after
Solomon,
that,
somebody
he's crying.
told me. Someone told me that I'm
Talk
busy
more of
talking to you.
Saying no.
He said that I'm
He's
busy
finished.
talking to you. That you think I don't have money. You are refusing. So you just equate my saying no because that you think do you know how much is in my account? That I should come and check his phone. Do I know how
You
much
see,
is in his
How does
account?
your
because
account
of
balance?
because of this mentality that the world has painted out there, that women are after money. I believe that's just it. So most people pick that, and most women have already proven that even that wrong whatever is true, because you can see. So because I hear my gender will say, forget. She is money now. This person, that's just what she's after, and try and see. And you will hear them saying, even with what you did to her, you will say, Havek, forget. If it's this person is about money, let me see. Some of them will even bet and say, call her now and see the reaction. And behold, there and then he will call and you will see her there. And he will maltreat her. All she's after is that money.
They will go
And he
start.
will give her. Some people don't care because some people have, the devil is even sponsoring them so that that business will not die. Because he has to keep convincing people that this thing is true. Fake it. And people will keep doing. Because you look at it, the pressure starts where? The devil is wise. He must create, he will definitely not stop creating this pressure. Because the more the pressure is there, the more people are trying to quench it in the wrong way that you said earlier. Because look at it, in the Garden of Eden, they were just living peacefully, going left, right, and center. They are just there, just enjoying. When did this pressure set in? When they disobey, that's when the pressure set in, and they discover they were naked. How did it start? The pressure of how they will cover themselves, isn't it? The pressure of hiding. The pressure. So the devil will always give you pressure from all angles. Is it hunger? Talk about the pressure of what is happening in this country alone. Forget you come and add another pressure by yourself. So just look at how we are even killing ourselves. You know, with things that are very, very unnecessary. That is why the Bible is talking about that contentment. That's the only balance that we have.
True, very true. And one interesting thing is that the world has been running on a superficial mindset. Everything boils down to your success being what people can see you wearing. And when I say you wearing, it could be your attitude. People excuse people that are rude because they are rich.
They are rich.
So
They celebrate them.
yes. So
Some
your
people
And
attitude,
you
think
feel
it's a
like
general
it's
term.
okay to have money and to be rude. Who said that?
there's that. So people say things like, "Oh, why does he behave like this? He has money now. That's why."
Yeah.
So you're already the mindset of majority of people in this world today is superficial already.
Mm.
Everybody just wants to see what I'm saying, what my eyes are saying, and then we go along with it.
Mm.
This person has the right to do this because he has
That's
the
money.
money. And because that's how the life is, and that's how money creates way for people in places, everybody wants to look like I have it as well, so that I'll get that respect that people are gunning for. So because of that, everybody wants to fake it. But you see, the thing about faking is that you become substandard. Everything about you now becomes substandard. Even the rude attitude that you are wearing is substandard.
Mm.
It's crazy because at the end of the day, this is not you. You would finish what you're doing, whatever you want to do in front of people. You have done it on the social media. You've painted it. People have seen this. You go back to your cupboard and your room, hide under your pillow and weep because
It's
you are
only
not
weeping.
satisfied.
People will be looking for you, all the loan you collected. Now with social media, people are dragging people. Recently there was a story of one big girl like this, very big girl. If you see her, all these faking things, everything that is trending, like she wants to have it. Like you see her wearing hairs that cost hundreds of thousands, and then unknown to her followers and the people that think that, oh, big girl in quote, she collected some. She will collect from here and say I'll pay next month. She'll go and collect from somewhere and go and pay this one. She'll go and collect if there's a new somebody. She'll go to vendors, collect shoes, collect bags. And recently she was dragged. In fact, they went as far as even her university class group to drop messages of what she has been doing. Like, that's the end of it. I keep telling people, like, how do you want to end?
Exactly.
Like how do you, some people in the process of faking it, the pressure took their life.
Exactly.
Because you want to be jumping from one hotel to the other, because you want to meet up, you want to show your friends that you're up hills, you're up and above them. It will cost you. We've seen people that it cost them their life. There are young boys that decided to join certain occultic group because for them they think they want to acquire some power. They want to be above. They want to show that they are big boys. They have arrived. People will deceive you and tell you if you are not doing this, then you've not arrived. And because you want to show this is not who you are, but you want to belong, you go and start certain lifestyle. You are in this chilling spot, doing like this. Go and stand in somebody's car, squeezing your face, doing certain, like, it's not. Some even go to the extent of putting their hands on the car door, like it's their car, they're about to open it. Why are you stressing yourself? Why are you stressed? These are times that you should use thinking, what can I do? Like, what can I do? What are the things that I can do? I've always said that there's greatness in every one of us. The fact that God created you, embedded in you is greatness. He says we're created in his image and likeness. Look at the lifestyle of Jesus. He didn't just come to live to impress people. He was doing wonders. And that's the expectation that as we live here on earth, that when we are no more, what will people remember us? Today when we talk about certain innovations, we call names of people that are no more. If they were living other people's life, would we be mentioning their name?
No.
Most of these people were deliberate about leaving mark. And that's why they were up and about with research, innovations. If this state is very hot, what can we do to make life conducive? Somebody came up with the idea of AC. A lot of people said, oh, let's do this, let's take it, some as friends, some as individuals. But imagine that you're sitting down every day, you wake up, you're checking your Instagram, you're checking your status. Oh, so this my friend has this shoe. Let me view it, let me even zoom it. Okay, is this Zara shoe? You go to somebody else that sells shoe. Do you have this type of shoe? Exactly this type of shoe. How much is it? 12,000. You buy. Be shouting up and down. You have Zara. When is the second version of the Zara that you're wearing?
If not that version.
Do you understand?
Probably the third version.
Or things you can't afford. You are like, it's not as if I cannot, but I don't do this kind of. Why are you stressing? Who asked you? So you see, you might be thinking, oh, you are living to impress. There are a lot of celebrities today that are suffering all of this.
Yes.
They are suffering because they have created for themselves image that they are not, because they want to live
They can't
up
sustain.
standard, they cannot sustain.
Mm.
And then you start hearing of illness, you start hearing of this,
Depression.
depression, and all of that. You see them being dragged left, right, and center because you're trying to prove yourself to people. Recently, I saw a post by one of the celebrities that what she wears, her dress is worth 2 million, and she doesn't repeat it. That anytime she just gives it to her PA.
Yeah.
Who is asking you? Who cares? But even how true is that? But because you want to impress your fellow celebrities and you want to suppress and oppress your followers.
Can she take us to her village?
That particular person was dragged by her father because he said, this lady made me stop my work. Because she said she has created an image for herself like the big girl, and then where her father was working, and people, you have been flaunting money and this, and see where your father is working. So she said the father was disgracing her. She told him to stop. She's going to invest in him. She's going to give him money to start up business. And he stopped the work that he was doing, and she never did anything. He went and granted interview to say that he's suffering. He's suffering since his daughter got to certain position that not done anything. People think, and then she made him even leave the work. He dragged her, and she came out and was saying she regrets that he's even her father.
One of the things is that nobody asks you certain things. You go on dishing out information that nobody asked you. One, no one is interested in knowing. Two, when you spoke about someone going to even stand beside a car, I saw a video some time back. This guy saw a lady that he felt, oh, I need to talk to this girl. I have to make her mine. So he stood beside a car. He just held the handle. And then when she came closer, he called her attention. He spoke a lot of grammar. You have to put grammar inside.
Sure.
He spoke to her. He said he likes her. She shouldn't feel like he talks to just any lady.
This is just one of my cheap cars.
Many ladies passed him by, but he's interested. He said a lot. He said this is even one of his. She didn't ask. He said this is one of his cars. He has fleets of them at home. And when he was done, she asked him, "Okay, are you done?" Says, "Okay, move aside from my car. I want to enter inside."
Oh no!
And like the effort you're putting in faking it is so much because it's not even real. And then in faking it, you have to lie. You have to keep building on the lie. And then at the end of the day, what you're saying will be conflicting because the lie you said initially cannot match up to the other lie. You alone, you have one mouth, but you're conflicting yourself by yourself.
So if he had come in his true nature, as in this is who he is, that lady would have, she might have said yes to him. But you always think that unless I put up this image, people will not respect me. People will not acknowledge me. You're talking about how that some people, because they think they have arrived, they are pompous, they are arrogant. Now people don't care about you.
They don't.
Like people don't care. People will not associate. If because you give me food, you will insult me. People will tell you, I rather go hungry. I know there are other people out there that will say, yeah, no problem.
Just give me the
but
food.
that you will give me and you will insult me and you will trample on me, I rather not eat the food. There are people that will tell you, and I've seen people in today's life that will say, I don't associate. Have you not seen rich people in certain communities that nobody cares about them? Because you think you are rich, you have arrived, so people should worship you. They will tell you, they will eat their crayfish, keep killing cow every day. They don't care about that. They don't care. As far as you don't own their life is not in your hands. They will eat what they have to eat and they're satisfied. Keep drinking your wine. They will drink their water after eating food and they are fine. So you can come in your true nature and you earn the respect that. So in fact, most of the loyalty that people that fake it get is not true. It's not even true loyalty. People are just there for what they will get. And because you want to sustain the followership, you keep like throwing the small money and all the things you are doing, and that's just what is keeping them there. The day they realize that, they will leave you because you too are caging yourself by indebting yourself because you want to please people. At the end of the day, you are being dragged, you are being disgraced, you are out there, and all the people that have been around you, you will not even see anybody.
Exactly.
So it doesn't cost anything for you to be you. Sam Solomon said the only antidote to fake life, to the pressure, is contentment.
True.
Like the Bible says, be
Very
contented with what you have. The Lord said, I will not leave you, I will not forsake you. So that today I don't have cow to eat, but I have crayfish. I should eat it with all joy. I should eat it with all joy. I remember growing up, my mom would say, see, don't disgrace me, please. with all joy. If you are thinking to impress her because you have this, you are doing this, you are killing her, you are wasting your time because she doesn't even care about it. She will eat the one she has, and she will happily, like I mean happily, eat and sleep. So it's you now that you're trying to make noise with what you, so that your neighbor will hear and feel. No. So, and a lot of people don't care. They don't even care. It's you that you're thinking that you're impressive. You want to show, I have this. You will buy shoe, you will buy this watch, you will buy hair. Nobody will even know that you, because the person what is thinking of is not what matters to you. It's you that is thinking that is the what you have to wear or what you have to show that matters to the person. What matters to that person might be far different from what you think.
Exactly what you are saying just made me to think of this. So there's been a trend for the past, I don't know, for a very long time, of glamorous weddings. Everybody wants to have a glamorous wedding in a hall with your bridesmaid and your groomsmen. They're all coming in, taking dance steps. Everybody's looking glamorous and beautiful and shiny and glowing. And everybody now wants to have that kind of wedding. Because that's what's trending.
It's trending.
So, you, dear sister, dear brother, or me, like someone like me, or you out there, you know that your money is not going to reach. You're not going to be able to afford this. Little wonder we have people opening groups and putting account number to tell you that you are funding receptions.
No. Sending invitation card and attaching
account
with
number.
account
With
number.
account number.
If you cannot come, send.
Don't worry, you can send the transport.
You don't
just
even
stay
have to
back.
come. Just send it and pray for us.
I'm just hoping that our leaders will take note of this. Any card, we just place the person on this.
From the church, right?
Straight up.
But you see what's interesting about
Don't
this?
even share that.
But you see what's interesting about this very one that you're saying? A lot of them make two forms of cards. There are cards that go to this
It
kind
will
of
definitely
people,
go
and
round.
these
We
cards
will
that
see
go to this other kind of people.
We
So
will
Another one
definitely
for
see it.
social media.
and another one for social media. So you already have this picture that this is the glam I want for my wedding. And because you don't know that appreciating what you have and utilizing what you have can make your wedding even more beautiful than you imagine. You want to go all out to have that glamorous wedding. At the end of the day, the people that even came for the wedding will end up insulting you, which is really what happens in most of the African weddings.
Yes,
Yes.
You will hear the people that you fed that day going out and saying, was
Using
they
the
spend this
strength
kind
from
money?
the food you gave them.
like look at how they waste money decorating this place. You say how much they spend? They say 5 million. Hey, let me catch myself.
So it's crazy because people
But
really
you are thinking you impress them. While they are
people
going
really
out.
don't care.
don't care.
If you're weighing that the success of your marriage is going to be like the success of your wedding, then you will have nothing to go with, because at the end of the day, when you are finished this glamorous wedding, you're the only one that is going to go and live the married life, you and your husband. So all the debts that you have piled, nobody's going to help you to sort them
Unfortunately,
out.
people don't plan
And
for marriage. They only plan for
the
the
wedding.
wedding. And that is why
Yes.
afterwards you hear, oh, marriage is a scam. Or you hear, women. Or you hear,
Man.
men. Oh, if I had known. Like people in conflict with themselves for decisions that they made.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you look at your friends and say, nobody advised me, nobody. But you refuse the clique of friends that were true to you. You went and joined the clique that are living fake lifestyle. They will not eat food, but they want to wear something that somebody will see and praise them for being a big girl or a big boy. And that's the clique you went and joined. And
Yes.
tomorrow, when the chips are down, you are there to face the
Only you.
consequences. I will tell people the devil will not give you anything for free. And then most of these fake lifestyle, if you check, is just bought for some moment.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's not
Yeah.
something that lasts long. It is you caging yourself, living outside the freedom that you should ordinarily enjoy.
Exactly.
Like I said, there are certain food that ordinarily you should sit and eat, but because you have painted a picture, you are very hungry, but you stay hungry like that because you have painted a picture that you don't eat that. You don't eat that. There was a day some years back, it was a classmate that came to visit, and then I was not at home, and I directed her to where I was. It was my grandparents' house. When she came, and she was like, she's very hungry. I was very hungry, and I said, oh, let me check if they have food here. It was yam porridge that they cooked. And when they cooked that, I said, "Oh, there's yam porridge." Okay, you can serve me. And I brought it. Say, there's no meat. I cannot eat. Oh,
Wow.
say I cannot eat that. Since when she was small, that's how she was brought up. You can't. You shouldn't eat food without meat. You mean you're not eating?
Are you
Then
sure
there
you're
was
somebody's house.
hungry?
hold on, and it was in a salon where it was in the salon is in the house. So she now said that she cannot eat. Oh, so I mean there's no meat in the house. I said there's no meat. So she cannot. Then a customer, somebody that is not even affiliated, and please bring the food for me. And she ate, and that girl kept lamenting how that she was hungry, like it was entering and coming
I
out
don't
here.
think she was
Because
hungry.
she wasn't.
I've seen, and her friend later said, one of her friends, that's not true. So because she was in an environment where there are other ladies, she wanted to paint a picture of how that I'm from a rich background. Like you want to elicit respect from people. Who told you that that's what to
Yeah,
make the
I was
people there
thinking
respect
she would
you?
order for. She didn't.
And
didn't
there's a
order
restaurant close though. There is. So you just sit down and be faking it. When somebody that is there that is supposed to help you will not even help you because you have created an impression that this is who you are. So I just hope and pray that people will help themselves. Help yourself. That peace that God gave you, enjoy it. There is nothing as sweet as freedom and peace.
Exactly.
Nothing as sweet as that. But you have lived a fake life all your life. You have lived a fake life. It's just equivalent to you being in cage and in prison.
Yes.
Because deep inside you know that this is not a happy place. You are doing it for people, and God did not create you to live for people, to impress people. But you are created to live a purposeful life, to make impact. They say when Jesus was on earth, he was busy doing good. But you are busy thinking of impressing people that don't even care. You are talking to them, you are lying, you're creating impression. They are just looking at you like this. Okay, they smile, and you think that, oh, I've blown their mind. They don't know that deep inside I'm lying. They are looking at you as this person is really foolish. Really, really foolish. People define you and they just label you by those things that you do, and you think is a sweet and a good place to be. Most of these celebrities, all the things they wear, all the things they do, they are staged. Because they are acting. They do it for the stage. But you want to bring it out on the street. Some of the costume they wear just for that set. But you go and wear it and walk on the street. Imagine you trekking how many kilometers. You're wearing 6 inches. That person you saw in the movie is inside the car.
Of course.
When sooner or later you are aging, you start complaining of pains on the leg. You start complaining of different things, or you have some worms on your head. Why? Because you kept borrowing things that you should have just washed the hair and just combed it. And somebody say, "Oh, natural hair, you look beautiful." Somebody that maybe is attracted to the natural hair ladies will see you and pass you.
Of course.
Because you borrowed a wig that ordinarily you should have said, this stop you and just help you, and
You've
that should
passed
not-
all your destiny helpers.
Probably the right husband
It goes,
you need to have.
it goes a
and
long
the
way
name of
to
faking.
say
In the name
that
of faking.
you know
know
the godliness with contentment is great gain.
It
You know,
is.
there's this narrative that kept ringing in my mind when Solomon was asked, "What do you want? Tell me what you want, and I would give it to you." Anything. There was no condition. Oh. He said, "Anything you want, I will give it to you." And the things he asked for had nothing to do with material things.
Yes.
He was asking all things like wisdom. And even the person that asked him was surprised. That's all. And he said
You need
yes.
wisdom.
So imagine it's in our time now that they're asking you an open
Hey.
check. What do you want? You go on
latest
mentioning-
car, latest
Yes.
phone,
And he
most
said,
expensive
because
hair,
you did not
shoe.
ask for this and riches and this and that, I will add them onto you. So it goes a long way to tell us that indeed godliness with contentment is great gain. So if you're trying to fake it, then the person that was destined to help you can no longer help you, because obviously you're even living above your destiny helper. So then,
They send me to
was
come and
going
give.
to
They
say-
send me to come and give you 100,000.
and you have
what you
a
are
million.
wearing? What you are wearing?
You
already
have,
is
you have a
1.2
dress of 2 million.
borrowed.
So this happened.
You
I
understand?
saw this
Borrowed.
video.
No. She
I
don't
saw
need
this
it. She don't
video.
need
Of
the help.
course.
Yeah.
I saw this video one time. A lady was passing and she wanted to buy a sachet water. And so she stopped the guy selling the water to buy. Then guy brought down the water and he was going to give her. And he said, let him look for change. And she saw him removing iPhone from his pocket. She told him to leave the matter. That thank you, she does not need it, and walked away. Why? Because she was afraid of two things. I'm not saying that it's probable, it's possible that he worked so hard that but I don't think he would do that. But it's possible that he worked so hard and he got this money, or someone bought it for him and gave it to him. But to her, she's imagining that for you to own this kind of phone, you should not be doing this kind of venture.
So if you had enough money to buy an iPhone, you'd have
You should have
upgraded
done
yourself.
Yes,
Exactly.
You should
And
have
you
been in a shop or something doing.
I had a man also share the same concern. He said he met this young lady that is using a phone of 1 point something. He said, "Are you okay? Do you do business?" Said no. So you mean you just pick call, you send message, you chat, and you snap
You buy
yourself
data.
with the phone? I'm really not into anything and all. Said something is wrong with you.
Exactly.
Like, and you are trekking up and down, and you are using this kind of expensive phone. He said something is wrong with you. So you see, people are buying things out of emotion. You know, we this part of the world, they say we just use impulse to buy things, things you don't even need. And why do you do that? To impress people.
Sure.
The pressure.
So
of
how
things
exactly
like,
will you
go
impress
to the
someone with your
extent-
phone and you're trekking?
you go to the extent of being indebted because you want to impress. So imagine using. Do you not? It was the general manager here that gave a story of a young girl that went to the bank to collect loan, and then she used the money to buy all the luxury things. She's not doing anything to even refund the loan. Nothing. Sleeping. She has phones. She has bags. She has this and that. She's not doing anything. But why does she have that? So that when she snap, she posts, they'll say, "Oh, this person is using this phone." I know times that people say, "Oh, help me with your phone." They will snap pictures, they will post, and somebody I don't know will be there saying, "Hi, this person, see the beautiful," but see, they borrowed it to snap. And there are people that come and say, "Come and snap me, come and snap me." Or anytime they want to snap pictures, they say, "Oh, come and use your phone and snap me," and you go and post, and you are there depressed because somebody is living a fake life. We must understand that in the times that we're in now, a lot of people are faking it. Don't be moved by that. Be deliberate about your purpose, your identity. You can never be another person. You can only be the second version of that person. So why will I sit down and be let Jemima be setting the pace on how I live my life? That's not what I was created to do. That Jemima will set the pace on how I live. No, God has called me. He said, "I have created you in my own image and likeness." And I'm not following the one that said that he created me in his own image. I'm following another person. That when this person buys this top, I buy it. When this person buys this, I buy it. That the only thing that I think of is what is trending and what is the latest. No, you're not created for that. Antidote is contentment. Know who you are. When you know who you are, up and above everything, you understand your purpose. See, no matter what you see around you, like, you appreciate it. No, you don't hate it. You appreciate it. And that's why earlier on I said, if you can afford luxury, there's nothing wrong with it. There is absolutely nothing. But that you go extra mile to engage in activities that ordinary should not do. Like going to sleep around, to go and collect loan, to steal, just to get things that will impress people. No, it's a terrible attitude. Something is wrong. Instead, people, you know, even rich people, like there's nothing even wrong in collecting loan, but they collect loan to invest in businesses. And you see them every day, they are thinking of how a lot of innovation. I was saying that recently, the Dangote group were thinking of how they can use the local sugar cane and then just to save them cost of importing sugar and all of that. They can go ahead and even obtain loan to do that. Is he not rich? Does he not have wealth? Does he not have this and that? But this is how they think. But for you to just sit down and say, "Hi, I want to eat shawarma and I don't have money. Prudence, can you loan me 3,000 to eat?" Of course. People do that. People do that. They borrow money while you are cooking in your house. You are just managing your yam and your palm oil. Another person will come to your house and collect loan and go and buy meat because he cannot eat without the meat, and go and buy meat and cook food to eat. People do that. So why are they doing that? So that when I'm frying, my neighbor too will hear that I'm frying. Let them not think as if I'm poor. You are doing it for your neighbor. And you went to collect loan. Your neighbor that has family members that have poultry, has relations that can just send, and you are going to borrow to impress that person. Like, but that's how people live.
Exactly.
because you want to impress. So just know who you are, know your identity, and then do away with every form of low self-esteem. In fact, even the fake life is out of low self-esteem and inferiority complex. Because if you say you are enough, if you appreciate yourself, then you will live that version that God says that this is who I created you to be. But by the time you are looking at somebody, it means that you're saying, is you saying I'm not enough? Is you saying I'm not up to the task? Is you saying that Jemima is up and above me? Because I've used you as standard, that means I'm not enough. So fake life just literally says that you have low self-esteem, inferiority complex. You've seen yourself to be less than other people. You've seen others to be up and above you, and that's why you're living their lifestyle. So I just hope that people will appreciate themselves, appreciate who God has created them to be, and not put yourself in unnecessary pressure because of fake
I was
lifestyle.
also going to
Really
add to
unnecessary.
what you're saying. A lot of times, as Christians, you find this, especially where competitions going on between this young person and that young person, or this woman and that woman. Not so much with the men, mostly. I find it weird. Like they don't.
Men compete, don't make
I'm
their
not
heads
saying,
to start
but I'm
swelling
just
up
saying.
now.
I'm just saying that those that are out there that you see glaring at the young people and the women. So I'm going to talk directly towards now. My gender out there. Please, let's stop doing ourselves wrong. Please. Because when the word of God said that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, it means that you are putting your hand to productive work. And that at the end of the day, there's results that is going to come out at the end of the day. Why would he give you a sound mind if he doesn't want you to do what is great? You see one thing, sound mind and fake life don't go together. You can't live a fake life and have a sound mind. It's not possible. They don't work together. So if you want certain verses, scripture, words of God that were declared to be evident in you, you need to let go of the fake life. Fake life does not get you anything. In fact, if it gets you anything, it's depression or sickness and death. So as much as possible, as long as it lies with you, do your best. Put your hands to work so that you not be embarrassed in front of people, because fake life too brings embarrassment too. And it's not a joke. Exactly. So basically,
if you're living a fake life, just know that you are patronizing the devil because he's the manufacturer. It's as simple as that.
True. True. Indeed. You should not live a fake life. Don't allow anyone to set the standard for you. Instead, set the standard for yourself. What makes you think that person that you're looking up to, you cannot pass the person? So if you're telling God that, see, I cannot pass this, and probably what he has for you is up there. So indeed, do not allow anybody to set the standard for you. Thank you, Prudence. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Suleiman.
Thank you.
It was indeed an awesome discussion. And as you have heard, don't allow anyone to set the standard for you. If there's anybody you need to impress, that person should be God, not your friend, not your family, not people that you think you are above. You should constantly do your best. Put effort to see that the only person you impress is God. Nobody should set the standard for you. But instead, you should constantly be looking above to God, who is the author and finisher of our faith. Do not live based on any fake life. Any life that is not yours is not yours. Don't try to attain where you have not gotten to. It is important that you live your life based on what God would be happy and proud with. Thank you so much, and I hope you learned a lot. See you next time. Bye.